All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Not a lot of pausing the action in this event. So this is going to be a Scotch Doubles 8-ball. This is going to feature Scott Stevens and Shane Murphy versus Josh Jaynes and Casey, Casey Orum. And that was Casey and Scott lagging. It looks like Scott won, so Team Scotty doesn't know. Is going to be breaking first in this Scotch Doubles 8-ball, race to 5. Robert's taking a little bit of a break. He's going to go grab some food, kind of like what I did, so it's just me for now. All right, you see the average Fargo of this, 631 to 576, so, excuse me, Team Sky doesn't know, definitely has a little bit of advantage in this match on paper, but, you know, once you play it on the table, a lot of things can happen. All right, Shane, fresh off of his 9-ball win, still nice and loose. Look at that break, crushed it. Cubo got kicked a couple times. He made at least something. Alrighty, so got a couple spots where you got a stripe and a solid married up to each other. So we'll see what they're looking for as far as where they're going to start at. Oh, looks like we're going to go stripes. Looks like he's doing 11, top left-hand corner. Oh, he's going to the side. All right, so we're coming up here. 2 of the 14 still going to be an issue. Excuse me. Trying to get the chat on my tablet instead of on my phone because I have to have my phone vertical to see the chat. But with my charging device, it goes sideways. So I'm trying to figure out a good way to watch chat, but also charge my devices at the same time. That's why I was a little silent there for a little bit. Good thing is my charging brick is pretty quick, so. All right, I am back with the chat up, so. Maybe an internet thing here. Every once in a while, Moss has to come over and get the computer connected Bluetooth. There we go. Now I can see. Ooh, I don't think you wanted that 9 and a 6 to get like that. So to pull the curtain back a little bit, so a couple of the issues we've been having technically. Moss is over by the table with his computer and tablets and having those things set up. Robert and I are at a table about 40, 50 feet away, and we're looking at a laptop that kind of mirrors what his screen is. So we're far enough away so the players can't hear us. So sometimes we got to reconnect the laptop that we're watching with the laptop that he's running. But big thank you to the Mosses for putting all this together. This is their first time doing live commentary with one of these matches. So, you know, it's going to be a learning curve. But I'm pretty sure at the next event, we'll have this all worked out. And speaking of which, we do have a team for our co-ed match. I go through my paperwork because we do have a team now. Team name now. I'm trying to find the paperwork with it. Don't know the team. Let me go through one more stack of papers. Because Moss came over and gave me, here it is. So this is going to be Calm Your Cue, which is captained by Gabrielle Fields, who's been in the chat a couple times. So that's going to go down on May 16th and 17th. So that'll be a fun match to see. Excuse me. So they'll be taking on the defending champions in that time. That is a 4-woman team out of Dayton. They won the last Women's Cup, so they're defending. We'll see what Gabrielle has in store. So thank you, Brian, for watching. Derek Reynolds, my buddy, out of Columbus. Same thing for Jimmy Evans. Good to see you watching, my friend. We don't have a mute button or a cough button, so I apologize for that. Just getting over a little bit of a sore throat, and I just ate too, so. All right. The 1-11-5 is going to be interesting. 3-ball really goes up in the upper left-hand pocket the best. Are they going for the breakout right now? They're going for it. Wow. Missed all that. I guess somebody messaged me privately. It was Chaos Crew that won the Women's Cup. Who's on commentary? Derek. This is your buddy Brian Pauly. And Robert Sears is also also on the commentary, but he's taking a break right now. All right. Good safe there. So I have been corrected from who won the last Women's Cup. It was not a team from Dayton. It was a team from Columbus, actually. So thank you, Daniel Gaver, for messaging me. The winning team was Liz Lovely, April Frederick, Dana Gilmore, and Carly Hart. I always known Lizzie from being around this area, so I believe she's living in Columbus now, so now that makes sense. Excuse me. So it'll be another team from Columbus trying to dethrone them. So thanks, Danielle. Okay, so now we're playing the safety game. Don't want to leave anything open. So Team Sky does not believe there are stripes on this. Actually, maybe there were solids. Nope, ball in hand now. They can just roll up on the one. Excuse me. Yeah, Josh and Casey, they want to make sure they get out to a good lead here, get this first game, because the momentum is pretty much on Team Sky doesn't know right now. Where does he go for the bank here? He has that option. Yeah, he went for it. Good shot. All right, it's Casey. I mean, the only shot he really has here that's going to be high percentage is cut the 3-ball in. Have the cue ball go sideways 1-2 rails for the 2-ball. Because if you shoot the 2-ball here, I mean, it's pretty straight. I mean, you have to draw back to about where the cue ball is now, if not even further. But actually, he may have a little bit of an angle. He could force follow this top or left, come around 2 rails. But to be honest with you, I think the ideal shot, the higher percentage shot, cut the 3-ball, come across 2 rails, maybe 3, 2-ball on the top right. Yep, good shot. Well struck. Probably a little more angle than what Josh would have wanted, but it's still makeable. Just cut the 2-ball in, cue ball, bounce a couple times, and just hope you don't get it behind the 9-ball. Yep. Fall. Oh, man. I love your team name, Rick. My team name is Scotty. Gonna find out. Love it. Alrighty. Cut the 13 in. You're going to have to get below the 9 to play the 9 in the top left corner. And they both, on that almost same angle cut shot, they both kind of jumped up a little bit. All right. Casey. Shot here. Just thin the 2 ball, maybe a little bit of outside English. Come down here for the 8 ball. Yep. Just playing it safe, because if you put outside English on that, you have the opportunity to go right behind the 9. That's not what you want. See if Josh can redeem himself by pocketing this 8 ball. There we go. All right. Everybody's cheering that Josh finally got one. All right, so we are 1 rack to nothing. Team Dayton Strong over Team Scotty Doesn't Know, with Team Dayton Strong to break in rack number 2. While they are racking up here, we're going to go through our list of sponsors. We have 10 sponsors for this event. That is awesome. The more sponsors we can get to make these things happen is awesome. So Absolute Billiard Service. You've heard me rant and rave about these guys a lot. They provide top-level pool table service for Dayton, Ohio, and nationwide. They do travel. Owned and operated by Josh Ebert. Great dude. His staff is awesome. They do amazing work. You know, they work with, they've done stuff on my table, refelted it, moved it, helped me update Wilmington College's game room. So that's an amazing story. If you look up Wilmington College YouTube channel, the video of how we did that is on there, so check it out. Great guys. Action Life Dayton YouTube channel. So they have all the Action Palace Amateur Cups and all the streamed action matches by the Mosses. So all that's going to be archived and ready to watch anytime. So if you're a pool junkie like me and all the other people watching, definitely check that out. Give them a subscribe, like the videos, click the notifications bell so you know when they post or if they go live. So definitely check them out. And it says the Action Matches by the Mosses. Gotta love Andre and Shannon for helping to put all this together. Cannot thank them enough. All right, rack 2. Team Dayton Strong to break. Going with the head ball break again. Crushed the break, squatted the cue ball, and no love. No ball fell. Wow. Excuse me. All right, so looks like Shane and Scotty got a pretty good start here. Got to get past that 5 ball, and he did. So for probably the most of this match, it'll be me on commentary. Robert's doing what I did last match. He's grabbing some food. We definitely need some fuel because these matches are long. Actually, the matches on the day is going to be long. Ooh, overcut that just a hair. All right, so Dayton Strong going to be starting off with the solids. Solids they're not terrible, but the interesting thing is where that 8 ball is. Don't know if it goes in any of the top corner pockets. And I am loving the banter in the chat right now, so keep it up, guys. It's hilarious. I mean, I think he's got to take the 6 ball right here. I don't think he's got a really good shot on any solid past the 6. Here we go. Josh to shoot. All right. Struck that well. Now the 2 ball's in an interesting spot. Thinking to shoot the 1 ball in the lower right. And possibly do the 3 top right with maybe trying to break that 8 ball or the 2 ball out of the way. Good shot, Casey. Took a little bit extra time making sure he gets the ball in the pocket. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on these matches, on these games, on these shots. All right, 3 balls. See what he does here. See if he clears the 8 ball at all. All right, here we go. Good shot. Move the 2 ball a little bit. Still don't think the 2 ball moves. I don't think the 2 ball goes past the 9. Okay. I think it's 7 in the bottom right. Because if you try to make the 5, he's really jacked up over the 9 ball. So either the 7 in the bottom right or 7 in the right center. Good shot, just off the point. Don't really have a good shot to get on the 2 from here. Yeah, he's looking at shoot the 2 off the 11. He's going for that, so pocket the 5, draw back to about where the spot is, maybe a little bit further past the spot. We're going to go a little bit further. Okay, still should be fine. So he really has the option here. He could pocket the 4 and let Josh go for that carom. Yeah, Moss to save the day, coming over doing his thing. All right, we're back here. That's right. They haven't figured out what shot they're going to take, but now they're going to take the 2 off the 11. Got back just in time. Good shot. Move the 8 ball out. But no shot on the 4. That's how it happens sometimes. Do a great shot, do everything you want in it, and then the shot just comes back and screws you over again. Got some of our regulars coming back in to watch. Got Jason Bertolo in the chat. Another one of our Columbus players. Can he get through there? I don't know. And the jump shot here is pretty tough because that cue ball is going to be still bouncing if once it clears the 11. Cue ball and the 4 ball will be easily jumped off the table. He's calling it there. Oh, he's jumping. Oh, he swerved. Never mind. I thought it was jumping. All right. Well, good news is he got the hit, didn't leave ball in hand. The bad news is this is a fairly wide open table for Shane and Scotty. So this could be a 1-0. I'm sorry, 1-1 match where it could have possibly been 2-0. It's one of those times, anytime you get an advantage or anytime you get an opportunity, you know, to get more of a lead, you got to jump on that. All right, so it looks like we possibly shoot the 12, maybe in the side, maybe in the bottom right. Because I think you got to get that 9 ball out of the way first before that 13 can pass in the top left. Now, that 13 also might go past the 8 into the top right. If that's the case, then you don't really have to worry about getting shape on the 13 to go on the top left. Yep. Oh, he missed it in the side. That's a good miss, though, because didn't really leave anything. Yep, calling in the corner. All right, see if we can get a shot here. Get a little bit of luck here. Well, didn't get the hit exactly he wanted, but he still got a good hit. Take it. Good shot there to move that ball that was by the side pocket. And just stun over. Yep, good shot. So it looks like that 13 possibly passes the 8. Yep, that's what he's queuing up for. Oh, wow. He kind of punched that. He needed to come back off the short rail, maybe go forward 2 rails. And that 4 ball, the one spot on the table he really didn't want to be is right there. All right, he's going to kick at it. This is an all or nothing shot right here. If he doesn't make this, or you're going to have to hope that cue ball gets weird for the 4 ball. Well, got a good hit on the 8, but he did what I feared. He left the cue ball right on the 4 ball. All right, so this looks like Josh at the table. Standard positioning here. Shoot the 4 ball on the bottom left. Hit this with some outside English. Spin 1, maybe 2 rails. Get for the 8 in the top left. He just jumped up or something. But he gave it right back to him. And Scotty says, thank you very much. Taking that down. So now that it's 1-1 in a match where it probably should have been 2-0, but that's why you got to still play the game. You have Gabriel Fields watching. Is your team ready? I'm looking forward to seeing that. Call me your cue. I love the team name. All right, so while racking up the balls, we hit a couple more sponsors here. Action Lifestyle Corporation or Company, a fresh evolving clothing line by the Mosses, already making an impact and proudly supporting the billiards community. Mosses always do that. Great break. Made a ball, but then he got a couple balls cut close together, but I think they go. And then Action Palace, the host of the Amateur Cups here in Huber Heights, Ohio. It is the Dayton area's premier pool hall with high-quality diamond tables. They offer a variety of tournaments and leagues, including the Ultimate Pool League Dayton, operated by the owner, Alex Ollinger. If you've never been to this venue before, I highly suggest you do. One of the better places around. 9-foot diamond tables, 7-foot diamond tables, and even a 10-foot carom table that is heated. That's when you know when you got a good pool room, when you have a heated 3-cushion table. So if you're in the area, stop by and check this place out. Yeah, Gabriel says, yes, she's ready. And hopefully I should be available to commentate on that match as well. All right, so Team Sky doesn't know. Dissecting this 8-ball rack. This may be our first Scotch Doubles break and run. All right, Shane shot here. He's going to just roll this in. Yep. And I apologize if you can hear me sucking on a cough drop, but I'm going to be talking all day and just coming off a little bit of a head cold, sore throat thing. So gotta keep my throat lubricated here. So Sky kind of punched a little bit. He's been punching the last couple times. Did not expect Sky to miss that shot. All right, golden opportunity here for Josh and Casey. Try to get this game back after what happened in the last rack. So gotta put that off, get that out of your head, and just focus and get this rack. Gotta be like a relief pitcher in baseball. Give up a home run, can't be thinking about it. Just gotta be focused on the next batter, focused on the next game. Okay, looks like he's going for the combo. The one thing that's going to be interesting with this is the position of the 11 and the 7. All right. Good job controlling the 15 ball there. Trying to figure out what ball they want to play shape on next. Ideally, you make the 15, get on the 12. Natural shape would be to play the 12 in the bottom left. Or get up there for the 14 if you have the right angle, pocket the 14, and then go into the 11 in the set. That's an option. Play it up here. Gets off the A a little bit. He might actually have it right now if he wants it. If the 11 does not pass the 7. All right, this looks like what he's trying. All right, got the breakout. Good shot. Got 50-yard line on the 12. So 50-yard line and tree-topped. Personally, I would probably shoot the 12 in the bottom right corner, because in the natural shape of the cue ball, it's going to go 3 rails over to get shape on the 11 ball. If you cut it in the bottom left, you got to put that much more of a stroke. It's going 3 rails, and hopefully you don't hit anything to get shape on the 11. So yeah, I think he's trying the shot that I suggested. All right, good shot. Hit the point, slows it down. Look at that. Josh finally got a good roll here. All right, so you can pocket the 11. The 8 ball goes in the bottom left. Actually, it pretty much goes in every pocket except the bottom right. Yep, discussing where they want to play shape at, where they want to shoot the 8. Good shot. You can play this in the corner, play this on the side. Taruko. Awesome. She's watching now. The Terror. All right. Good for Josh to pocket that 8 ball. Hopefully he gets a little bit of momentum shift for himself. And that puts Team Dayton Strong up 2 racks to 1 in this race to 5 8-ball. And I'm joined back in the booth by Robert Sears.
I am here. Both of us took a break, a chance to get something in our stomachs, and now we're ready for the long haul.
I think you might have seen, but the Terror herself, Taruko, chimed in.
I did. She tuned in earlier. I gave her a little notable mention.
All right, so Josh and Casey are breaking in this. Have the opportunity to go up 3 to 1 if they can get a rack on their serve, because it just broke serve. So, for those wondering, our next match is a singles 8-ball match, which is Curtis Younks versus Tommy Campbell.
Should be another banger.
And they both have the exact same Fargo.
Yep, 606.
All right, so we got Casey here to break. And he's going the second ball break. Loud getting the head ball break. Good break. Made to solid. Pretty good spread right here.
Which direction are you going with this, Brian?
Excuse me. I like stripes from here, personally. Just because of where the 13 and the 2 is. 13's easier to get shape on versus the 2.
Well, it looks like it has clearance and potentially both of the top pockets, top
Yep.
left, top right.
You just got a harder starter shot, I think. Now, if you can pocket I think that's the 14 in the bottom right, that might be the easiest starter shot, and then go from there.
Well, and I'm also looking at this 9-12.
Yep.
I don't know if he has quite the clearance for that. We definitely know he has the clearance for the bottom right, though.
Yeah, this rack's so important right now because it can either be 2-2 or 3-1. And when you're down 3-0 in the event, you need to start winning some matches.
Well, we mentioned earlier about the momentum shift, and this could be that shifting of the momentum the other way again.
Especially in long races like this and long matches, there's multiple momentum shifts. It's not just always one-sided. Yep, got that.
That was a pretty well hit ball right there. He's trying to get it to stop, and actually probably would have been better off for it to roll a little further.
Yeah, to play the 10 ball.
Yeah.
I think it was trying to get stopped for more to be straight on the 13.
Yes.
Yeah, he could get better shape on it now. Cut the 15 in the side with a little bit of inside English, try to get that more of a straight angle.
Well, and I don't exactly hate this angle that they have now. Again, I don't know what the clearance is, but you can shoot that 13 ball and sneak in on the 9 and push it to the rail, makes it a little bit more open ball.
And they're going for the 10 ball now, I think. They may be playing for the 13 on the side, on the left side, depending. That's the cool part about 8 ball. Like, there's so many different ways you can play these things.
So it looks like he's got the angle to go to the top rail with just a little bit of inside. You don't want a ton. You might even be able to get away with straight high, too. It's so hard to tell, even from our angle, if that 9 has clearance to the top right.
Good stroke there. Uh-oh.
Does it go in the bottom left?
I don't know. I don't really know. I don't think he wanted to bump that ball.
Hey, you created a bit of a hiccup here. What do you do next?
Well, we're going to assume the 13 doesn't pass. Or whatever that is. I think that's the 9 ball. I mean, if you want to go really crazy, carry on the cue ball off the 9 into the 12. And then, because then the natural path of the 9 ball is going to be coming down towards this end of the table.
Yeah.
So you could potentially have a shot either on the 9 ball down here or the 13 in the top left. But that's also kind of maybe not necessarily a high percentage.
Looks like he's going to try to shoot this 12 and swing the cue ball back out.
Good stroke there.
No love.
I don't know if that 11 passes the 11. Passes the 1. There's more traffic in here than I think people think.
He's looking at that ball like it clears to the top right.
Might.
And if it does, you potentially have the bottom right for the shot after. It'd be tough to get on the 8 if you take that route.
Shot.
Well struck ball right there.
Good speed. 13 in the top right. And we'll see what they do with the 13.
Almost wonder, again, can't exactly see what the players are seeing, but if this ball goes, almost wonder if you want to kind of leave where if you roll the cue ball on the following shot, you can roll kind of into the 1 and maybe take the bank. Because I feel like playing position to try to get back from this point is awful difficult.
Yeah, but he's set in shape as if the 9 goes in the bottom right. Looks like he was either going off the 2 or just overcut it. So now I think you got to take the 6 first because now that allows the 3 to go up in the upper right corner pocket.
Wonder if they got enough clearance playing the 6 if you could take the 2.
Yep, I got
kind of seems like it.
Yep, I think if you go 6 first and then 2.
I also don't hate playing a 4 ball first and rolling up, utilizing the 1 to move up table.
True, but also you almost could use the 4 as a shot before the 3.
Oh, wow.
Okay, dude, what if they try the 9 ball? There's a safety here, but looks like if the 9 goes, then...
Is he going to be able to get enough of it to come back up table, though?
Good stroke.
Got a lot more of it than what we thought.
That was a great shot. Josh has redeemed himself from some of those shots he missed before.
Absolutely.
All right. Cut this in with the right speed. Nothing too crazy. There you go. This will take a 3 racks to a 1 lead and a race to 5.
You know, you do that almost as well as the ref on Color Money. Almost.
All right. Josh Jaynes pockets that 8 ball. 3-1. You get a couple more sponsors here. We'll actually let Robert. Actually, I'll do this one. This is Avenue 227. Like I was telling you guys before, I think I'll probably be checking these guys out. A rising force in the local creative scene. This all-in-one studio offers professional audio recording, mixing, and mastering alongside podcast room rentals, cinematography space, and videography services. Designed for artists, creators, and entrepreneurs, it provides a high-quality, versatile environment to produce music, film content, and build your brand all in one place. We take to your art as serious as you do. Great break there. All right, and last one for me, Sarah Hoffman with Billiards Plus. As we've said before, great place if you've never been there. They offer a fine selection of pool tables, cues, darts, accessories, and high-quality gas grills to level up your game room and your backyard. Huge place. They're located in Dublin, Ohio.
So you made a solid on the break there. keep control of the 8-ball if you're able to do the solids here.
Yep. Don't really have the best starting shot. I mean, does the cue ball pass the 11 and the 10 to make the 4 on the side? If not, I think you got to cut the 6.
Or, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. You could play it off the 8.
I found the mute button on my headset, so now, so now when you take a drink or a cough, I can mute myself.
I feel like it's kind of risky either way, no matter what shot you take. Got a chance to play the 13, but if you flirt with any of those 2 balls down here in the corner, it could be a little rough.
Yep, he called the 6, so I think that's the right shot. I think you're right. If you can come off the 8 to move the 8 out of the way, that'd be great. And he did, and he went
hit
clean.
it clean.
Well, I think you shoot the 4 in the top right now, and then maybe float up for the 2. Now I think I'm looking at the 1 ball off the rail, off the 8. So they might try to do that right now. Yep. Well, there's pretty much no other shot. So
yeah.
I think that's really the shot you got to do.
Doesn't look like the 1 ball can go rail first.
Possibly could draw, not actually a draw, but stun the cue ball over for the 2.
Well, and really, this is a kind of a risk-free shot here. You can push that 1 ball and take over the front of the pocket there.
Good shot.
That was a great shot.
Now you take the 2 first, or you take the 7 first?
I think I like going the 2 ball here. You play the 2 ball with just a little bit of high inside. Come out where you can play the 5 ball on the side.
Yep. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. Yep.
And then you can kind of work back down for the 3.
I don't think
little
you got far
underbowled.
enough.
Well, so he's not hurt here though. You play the 7 ball in the corner. Kind of want to try to feather off with that straight ball where you have a shot on the 5.
You let it go backwards, shoot the 5 in the side.
True.
Cue ball over into the 7. Now it's kind of pushing towards the corner.
Well, and I feel like that's probably a better percentage shot to play that. Because once you start moving that straight ball, you're putting traffic in play, and you don't want to do that. At least if you're moving your own stuff, you're in control where it's going, for the most part.
Yeah, it looks like what he's lining up. Good shot.
That's a good shot. He got no love out of that.
Nope.
I mean, the shot's still there. It's not easy. See how good those eyes work.
You might try to kick at this. 2 rails.
Go 2 rails and try to get the cue ball back out up table.
Yep, he's calling it.
I'll tell you what, Brian. I think I almost like the back cut better.
I
Just for
don't
the
know if the back cut goes though. That's the thing.
well, even if it doesn't go, you still put a ball in play up here in the corner and force them to get shape
True.
on the stripe to come back down to the bottom right.
Oh wow. He rattled it. Wouldn't have got shape. Now maybe if he made it, he would have got shape with
Right.
the right angle, but he went for it. So now Shane and Scotty have a good opportunity now with a fairly wide open table here.
Easy pudding.
He got a little close.
Yes, he did. And like I said earlier, first time here, I've had an opportunity to kind of look over the room, look at the tables. These things are well kept. They play quick.
Yeah, these definitely are your go to league tables, and
Oh,
they're all beat up pretty good.
yeah, these are a true test of your game here. Definitely play this 11 ball here. Okay, I don't hate that. Just roll the 9 ball. Roll the 9 ball. Play the 10 in the bottom left. Taking the ball in the right hand side. 13 ball down in the bottom left. Put you back on the 8.
I like that. I like that pattern.
I know we're doing commentary, but it's kind of hard not to look around the room to see some of the faces that are showing up.
Oh yeah,
A lot of Columbus people coming out to support.
yeah. We had a Dayton league player icon show up, Rick Brown.
Yeah. We also have one of the Drum brothers in the room here to support the Columbus team.
Yep.
I believe I saw Gary Hahn walking through here as well.
Yep. So if you're in the area, definitely stop down. We're gonna be here for a while. This is match 4 of 10 today. So if you're in Columbus right now, maybe you finished up work. Jason Hicks. But if you're in Columbus or Dayton area, you just finished up work, just finished working in the yard or whatever. And you know what? Come down here, grab a beer, say hi to Robert and me in the booth. Come watch some good pool. Root for your area.
Beautiful. They played that just a hair backwards from what we said, but still, you're leaving yourself in good shape.
Still a good angle to come out to give a good shot.
Absolutely.
But the other way just was able to give you a more straight in shot on the 8.
Yes.
But
yes.
as long as you get out, doesn't matter, right?
That's right.
All right, with that 8 ball down, Team Sky does know, creeping back. Now 3-2 in a race to 5.
I'll rattle off another couple of our sponsors here again. Car Star Collision Center, Columbus East, owned and operated by Gary Brewer. From minor dents to major repairs, they deliver expert collision and auto body service you can trust with quick turnaround. Crave Cure Kitchen, a brand new online order only late night carry out kitchen serving up a dynamic mix of bar favorites, homemade entrees, healthy options, snacks, and desserts. This will be coming to South Dayton this summer.
And that's something Shannon Moss is working on. So
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
And again, being a night owl, also pulling up here for from our view, also pulling up in the stream here. Don't forget to pop in and vote for the fan choice for tomorrow. It is open until 10 o'clock tonight. So get in there and get your votes going. You got a favorite player you want to see play? Get in there and get your votes in.
So, Team Dayton Strong with the racking here. This is the Action Palace Amateur Team Cup 3. Just to remind everybody who we got in the booth. This is professional trick shot artist Brian Superman Pauly from the Dayton area and Robert Sears from the Columbus area.
What's going on, guys?
So Casey doing the second ball break again.
Casey, for his Fargo, plays very, very well.
Oh, don't go in there. It's dark.
Casey, one of the lower rated players on the team, but has such a very good stroke.
All right, like we were talking earlier, momentum swings.
Yes.
You know, Team Dayton Strong, we're up 3-1. Maybe had a shot at getting to the hill. A couple bad rolls here or there. Team Sky doesn't know. Gets that rack, and now scratch. Now they get ball in hand off the break. Who knows?
I mean, what do you like here, Brian? I think if they solve this problem that they're looking at right now, I think that's the direction you go. I happen to like the stripes here from that starting point.
Yeah,
I think I would like it a little bit more if you created a little angle from the 9 ball so you can go up to the top rail and have a chance to shoot that ball, but they played the angle to push it out, which works just as good.
They did exactly what I was thinking, is make the combo and move and get that 13 out of there. So now the 13 can go multiple places. Ideally, you could do the 13 in the top right and then 8 in the side, or 8 and 8 in the bottom corners as the last ball.
I definitely like the direction you're going. Stop shot here on the 10 ball. Hopefully you didn't get too straight.
Well, even if you did get too straight, it's just draw back. Maybe with a little left spin, a little inside spin to kind of spin it more towards the center of the table for the 11.
Got to remember, Brian, you're leaving yourself a little jacked up here. So
true.
As easy as we make it sound, that is not an easy shot. Ideally, he wanted to create a little bit of angle so you could kind of pull the cue ball out up towards center table.
It's like he's going high inside. Yep. Look at this. Does he get a shot? Ooh, no. Bad roll.
Well, they still have the opportunity to kick this 11 ball. And at least it leaves you up table. Shape maybe not so ideal, but you're still swinging at that point. What are you thinking here, Brian? Are you with me on the same page? Kicking
Yeah,
at that 11
you got
ball?
kicking the 11. If anything, if I'm kicking the 11, I'm not necessarily kicking to make it. I'm going to call it just in case, but I almost try to hit on the right side of the 11. So then my cue ball kind of floats up to where it gets them to where they got a hard shot. Look at this. Does he kick it in? Ooh, that's
wow.
close.
Great effort right there. Turning the table back over to Dayton Strong and Josh at the table.
Do you go offensive here, or do you play safe here?
Well, so I'm looking at this, and I feel like that 1-3, or yeah, that is the 1-3. I feel like something needs to be done there. You know, you got to kind of be careful. Maybe try to roll the cue ball up to that, almost into the corner pocket. Like you don't want to make it, but roll it in that direction. Like 10-1.
Got some of our Columbus crew coming in. Yep, good idea.
That was a great shot.
Because I think if they can get ball in hand now, you can shoot either 1 or the 3 down here in the bottom left. got Jake. Speaking of Columbus area, Jacob Ott is watching now. What's up, buddy?
Also a fellow teammate of mine.
Yep.
As we always joked, we joked about having the B team when we went to the AA, and the B team was the one that went into the Masters division.
That's how it works, right?
That's right.
He's jumping this. Good hit. So now at least takes away ball in hand. But I think with the shape that they can get,
I think
either off the 2 or the 4, they can still get to the 1 or the 3 down here.
I think you shoot the 2 ball here. Even if, as long as you don't turn it too loose, you're still going to have the 4 ball. If for some reason you mess up your shot, mess up your shape.
Personally, I wouldn't shoot the 2 ball now because I think the angle's too steep.
Okay.
You know, I would probably shoot the 6, 5, 7, and then get to where you have less angle on the 4. Then you can come over for the 1 or 3.
Well, to each their own, and it all boils down to your pattern play. The 7-5-6 is considered that half table pattern play. Conclude this into the table and move up, solve your problems.
Yeah, so see if he's thinking about the pattern I suggested. So. What's really cool, though, is seeing some of the people coming down here to support. You know, we got a lot of our crew from Front Row, where we play Napa out of, coming down here, making the trip.
And a crew very avid about learning about the game and exploring. And
well, that's the cool thing about this isn't just like a normal pool tournament. Like, this is your area versus another area. So you have, like, it's like your favorite team or whatever. You want to show support for your team.
Well, and we utilize the idea of Ohio State and Michigan, honestly. Now, granted, nobody has that super bad attitude towards each other by any means. You know, everybody's very sportsmanlike and so on and so forth. But probably our easiest comparison.
Yep. So I think now you have to take the 2 ball because he didn't get the right angle for the 7. Well, at least now it's not as much of a back cut on the 2 ball. You can control the cue ball coming over there. The shot before, I think, was too much of a angle, being tough to hold.
And a little high left here. I don't want to get too overzealous. Actually missed it altogether, Brian.
Yeah, Alex came over to side. It was some fist bump. We missed the shot. But I think what happened is he made it, and then he didn't come over far enough to hit those.
But what I'm seeing here, you shoot the 4 ball, maybe play it with a little bit of inside English to try to take it off the side rail and up to the top rail and keep it behind the 1-3, force him to jump.
Yeah, make the 4-13, yep. And try to put him behind the balls.
And again, depending on the angle, they might not need any English. It's just from what we can see here.
Yeah, he's lining it up.
If it isn't the chat, it's the players, Brian.
I know, right? Speaking of the chat, we got the mouth of Madison County back in, Jason Hicks.
I wonder if he's off work and if he's still going to behave.
I mean, Missy and them came down. Hicks, where are you at?
I feel like they're maybe overthinking this shot just a bit too much.
Maybe.
Or is the clearance on that ball a little tight?
Yeah, because we don't see like how much of that 4 ball they can hit.
Right.
And this also is a huge. Oh, take 7. This is a huge game here because this could be 4-2 or 3-3. Now I think he has more
so
of a...
he made the angle better.
Yep. Yeah, double checking, making sure everything's right. Because they've had some chances that they've let slip in their fingers in this match, so they want to make sure they can get this match.
Kind of feel like they'd have been better off with maybe just the cue ball a little bit more to the left. These are awful straight in for this angle.
Very funny, Hicks. If you come down here, bring your cues and your money, pal.
Ooh.
Little does he know is we're not going to play pool. I'm going to get him on the carom table.
Uh-oh. He opened that right up, too.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to do it like that.
That's why I said you needed a little bit more angle, like enough to take the cue ball up to the top rail.
All right, if you can see this, let's draw this straight back for the 8 in the top right. Or follow this, depending on the angle he has. Yep, followed it.
Oh, he hit that ball good.
Shot.
He hit that ball good. We mentioned it earlier. You said it. That momentum shift looks real good right now.
All right, 3-3. All right, I'm gonna run down our last.
Hicks, I just think you learned to bank because of all your trips to the ATM, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna read off our last 2 sponsors of the 10 before we get to the end of the match. Hemlock Cues, excuse me, high quality custom cues made by local cue maker Steve Hildebrand, who's been a big supporter of the Dayton pool area. I can attest to that. He's helped out the juniors every time they've had their junior clinic here. Great dude. Tip City Barbershop. Open 5 days a week. They're a full-service barbershop located at 820 West Main Street in Tip City, Ohio. You can call 937-506-8643 or book online. How late will we be here, Hicks? We're going to be here a while. This is match 4 of 10 for today. So we're going to be here for a while. It's a race to 6, day 1. Yeah. So come on down here, Hicks, if you got nothing to do. In all seriousness, we'd love to see you. All right, good break by Scotty right there. Makes a 6 on the side. All right, had to get my Fitbit or my smartwatch charging because I was down at 5%. All right, so it looks like they are solids here. No, looks like they're stripes. Never mind. Well, moved a lot of balls there. 12 ball's still going to be their trouble ball.
Yeah. play a good safe here. Thin, what is that, the 9 ball?
Yep. Possibly.
Thin that and try to kind of come up on the 14 or the 8.
Yeah, because if you go into the 9 like that, it's going to hit 14-8, but might be able to knock the 2 and the 5 out of the way. I mean, who knows?
Got to be careful here, though. He's calling that corner pocket. It might just be precautionary, but
Good shot.
that was
Oh,
extremely
don't go up.
ballsy.
Ooh, I was going to say, if that hit the cue ball, that could have had a shot. Going in the upper,
Extremely ballsy
upper
shot
right.
there.
But like you were saying, momentum. Like, they're getting the rolls now. They're going for them.
Got to ride the lightning while it's happening.
Absolutely. It's a stop shot right here. Yep. Ideally, if they can get on it, 15 in the lower left, 12 in the upper left, and then
Looks like
8 ball.
he's got a little angle. Oh, yeah.
He's got a more angle than I think he's wanted. May have to cut the 15 in and go 1-2 rail side to side.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can hold it. Yeah, he can. Just slow roll. Ooh, he overcut it. I've always said that if you're basically before hill, like if you race to 5, you're 3-3, this is probably one of the most important games of the match.
Right.
Because that means you get to the hill and you get at least 2 games.
Mm-hmm. You have room for error, which nobody wants to make a mistake. But
Yep. Do you shoot the 2 first, or do you shoot the 3 ball to get a better angle on the 2?
I kind of like taking
Or do you want to try a combo?
I like taking the 2 ball here. You open up the 5 at that point. Even if for some reason you get a little funky, you still have the 7 ball to kind of get you out.
They're going 3 first. So they got a plan. I think this just has a better angle.
Well, so it boils down to what you said.
Yep. Cut it just a little too much. Hung
I feel
up.
like he was kind of choppy with that stroke right there, almost like he was trying to pop at that ball.
Yeah. Well, at least they blocked one pocket for the 8 ball to go, but
Yeah, that makes the 8 ball rather interesting at this point.
yeah, I think 15,
Yeah.
12, and then you could possibly draw over for short side shape
Well, so
on the 8. Say that 3 times fast.
I was
Short
gonna
side
say,
shape.
so the 15 determines whatever position they are able to take from that determines, what's next.
Good speed there.
Brian,
So-
it sure looks like they, I don't know.
Might go high right and come around. It'll be interesting because I don't think he can stun over.
But yeah,
with
I
the
don't
angle.
know if he's got, I think he might have too much angle. He looks like he's kind of playing a little low on the cue ball. Look at this.
Spun it around. Look at this shot. Ooh. He's got the 2 ball to block it, keep it from scratching. Good shot. Well, Team Scotty doesn't know. On the hill first. And you were talking about momentum.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they got it now. As a reminder, our next match following this is a singles 8-ball match with Curtis Yuntz and Tommy Campbell. And they both had the exact same Fargo, 606.
Should be very good match. Two completely opposite personalities. One very quiet and one very outspoken, but both wonderful people.
Yep. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching throughout the day, the whole time, or if you've just tuned in. All right, so we got Casey here to break. He's been having a lot of success with that second ball break.
He, like I said, he's playing very, very well.
Good break. Oh man, look at that. It is just not working for them right now.
I'm going to quote one of your favorite movies. It's like a nightmare, isn't it? Just keeps getting worse and worse.
And to answer that quote with another quote from the same movie, the ball's real funny for everybody.
I definitely think this is definitely going stripes here.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Eddie Day checking in here. That's good response there to Jason.
Somebody's got to keep that man in check.
You'll need more than one person for that.
Truth.
Good to see you in here, Eddie.
Well,
Mike Chamberlain is watching from Dayton. Really good league 8-ball player. One of these days, we're going to see him on one of these teams.
I believe it. It's just connecting the dots now. 14 was a problem ball. The 11-15 is kind of fuzzy, depending on the angle they got here. I'm thinking if he's straight in, you're just going to kind of draw back.
Yeah, I agree.
Change the angle, you know.
Came back a little
Just
further.
like that. That was a great shot. Yeah, you got some options here.
Yep, plenty of options.
I think I like taking the 15 ball here.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of weird because, I mean, it goes in the top left, but like the 8 ball's kind of in the way. You got to be in like one specific area to be able to make that. I don't think the 15 goes in the top right.
And my train of thought is if you play it down, play it in the top left, and you keep the cue ball anywhere from the spot to the right-hand side set of rails, you pretty much got a shot. Well, he opted not to mess with it. Of course, this might be that time that you take the 11 ball now.
Actually, I almost like shooting the 11 ball, stop it or draw back and play the, whatever that is, the 12 in the side.
Yeah.
Then that gets you on the 15. Shooting the 9 now is actually pretty smart.
Well,
there you go.
So they just got a better angle on the 15
better
right
angle
here.
The 15, yep. So you can go 15, 11, 12, match. They still got enough angle there.
Still able to make the 11, it looks like.
Yep. Just don't want to get behind that 8 ball. That's a big 8 ball right now. Guys are either inside or come out for an angle. This is good. If they're straight, just draw back a little bit for the 8 or stun over for the 8 in the side. Yep, stun over for the 8 in the side.
There. And with that 8 ball, Shane Murphy, Scott Stevens wins that set against Josh Jaynes and Casey Orum. puts Team Scotty doesn't know up